Hey guys, and welcome back to the Butterflie Gaming YouTube channel. First of all, if we have not met before, my name is Luke from the creator channel German Luke, and I'm one of the content creators for Butterflie Gaming. In today's video, I want to take a look at gaming energy drinks and if they actually give you an advantage in the game over the others, or if it's all just placebo and marketing behind it. So let's take a look. One last thing though before we get started is that none of the brands that I'm about to mention in this video were picked for any particular reason, and none of these brands are meant to talk down or lift it up above others. This is purely an example. At this point of the video, Butterflie Gaming is not associated with any of the gaming energy drinks out there, and it doesn't matter. The formula or the ingredients that we're taking a look at are the same across all energy drinks. There you go, disclaimer out the way. I think we can get the fun started. The very first thing though, I want you to keep in mind every time when you see a commercial or anything for a gaming energy drink is that they are catering towards that stereotype, right? The stereotype is of a gamer usually sitting in their mom's basement playing video games all day, not sleeping, chugging energy drinks loaded and loaded with sugar all day long just to stay awake. And that's what they're catering to, right? They're providing this healthy alternative that can still give you the advantage that you want, the reaction time, the awakeness, and the focus, but being healthier, because it is 2020 and everyone is being on a health trip for the last 5 years. And while doing that, these energy drinks are also sponsoring major esports tournaments and pushing their marketing and their brand even further. So always keep in mind that it is a huge marketing campaign that you are seeing, and I want to take a look at the ingredients if that actually helps you. What is interesting to know right off the bat is with all these healthy gaming energy drinks, all them being 0 calories, 0 sugar in it, is that there are not really energy drinks anymore. The definition of an energy drink is something that you drink that gives you energy. Energy are calories. If an energy drink or a product like, for example, gfuel, this is my product of choice personally, if it has 0 calories because it has 0 sugar in it, how does it actually give you energy? It doesn't. It doesn't really give you energy. There's stuff in it that can help you mentally, but there's no energy really involved. Just keep that in mind. Let's take a look at a couple ingredients. And the first thing I want to focus on is caffeine. The one ingredient that they all have in common is their energy complex, right? The caffeine, the taurine, all that good stuff that gets you awake and gets you like focused, a little bit of alert. And the main difference between a gaming energy drink and a regular energy drink is that a gaming energy drink has fewer amounts of caffeine, taurine, and all that good stuff in it. The reason for that is, for example, if you take a Bang energy drink, which has 300 milligrams of caffeine in it, if you're a really caffeine sensitive person, if you're not used to caffeine, this can cause something called the jitters in you, where you're just kind of like this cold sweat, you don't really feel so well, you're jittery. This is because you're just overstimulating your body with caffeine. When you're gaming, the last thing you want to happen is to get the jitters and not be able to aim properly in a shooter, for example. That's why gaming energy drinks are on the lower side of caffeine, somewhere between 75 milligrams at the lowest to about 150 milligrams, 200 really at the most. They want to give you the advantage of caffeine, but without the jitters. It is pretty safe to say caffeine does give you this waking up, this focus, this alertness. So that is actually an ingredient that will make you somewhat of a better player. If you're having a bad day, if you maybe got a bad night's sleep, yeah, an energy drink with a little bit of caffeine can get you to your normal stage. But the normal stage is something we're going to talk about in just a minute. The last thing I want to take a look at really is B12 or B vitamins that get pushed so much in energy drinks. The reason a lot of like B12, for example, gets pushed is for mental health, for focus, for being alert, for just giving you this edge of realizing something maybe a split second before someone else is. B12 is often associated with helping your brain, with brain health. And the reason for that is that a B12 deficiency, in some cases, really can worsen or cause things like dementia, for example. So if a person is dement and they're having a B12 deficiency, they are given large doses of B12 in order to attack and compensate for that dementia and the B12 deficiency. It has to be said though that the average US adult is getting enough B12 in their diet, right? B12 is the best is liver or fish, like oysters, that kind of stuff, but it's also fortified in so many foods. For example, cereal. Cereal is fortified with B12. In the US, so many products are fortified with B12 that you are most likely not deficient in B12. Therefore, consuming an energy drink every once in a while with B12 in it will give you absolutely zero advantage over anyone else, and they put it in there because it is great for marketing, right? A B vitamin already looks great on the label, and then marketing it as it gives you focus and all that good stuff, it just fits. But in reality, it doesn't really benefit you at all. And the last part of the video that I want to talk to, and I'm trying to keep it quick here, is your mental state, right? You have a normal state and you have a bad state, and this is where the gaming energy drinks, I think, right in this little sweet ground in the middle, that's where the energy drinks come into place. You should not rely on a gaming energy drink at all. Like, if you're already having a good day, you got a good night's sleep, you feel good, you're hydrated, you're fed, and all this kind of stuff, you are already at your peak performance. It does not get any better if you drink more gaming energy drinks. You are at your peak, and you are there without the help of gaming energy drinks. But if, for example, you have a bad night's sleep the night before, something like that, yes, a gaming energy drink, if you really want to perform at a more competitive level, can help you to like close this gap of I'm not feeling myself to I'm at the peak of my performance. A gaming energy drink can help you a little bit to close that gap. It might not get you here, but it can get you a little bit closer. When it comes to gaming energy drinks, most of it is just the mental aspect of, okay, I'm taking something and it helps you get into the right mindset of playing a competitive game. While when you compare if it actually helps you or not, no. But the thing is, often we think we perform worse when we're not taking our energy drink because it became somewhat of a ritual. We're so used to taking something, it is almost like a trigger that helps you mentally to make that switch of, okay, I gotta focus, I'm in my mental state of mind, I gotta play competitive now. If this trigger is not there, you sometimes have a hard time switching over. And what I wanna say here, there's nothing wrong with taking something like gfuel right before your stream, your game, or something like that. If that's what it takes to get you in that right headspace, go for it. Don't overconsume on it. Don't drink like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 all in a row. If you just need a little bit of this to get you in the right headspace, there's nothing wrong with it. It will not get you from your normal state even higher, but it might just give you the sense of security that you're now in the right headspace to do it. But let me know what you think down in the comments below. I'm curious to have a debate about it. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Stay hydrated. I'll catch you next time.